Hello, welcome back to East Central University's League of Legends esports team. Faces off against tonight, going against the Southern Nazarene University. I don't know if I'll show up on this webcam or not. I have no background lighting, but that's all right. I'm more comfortable spectating in the dark here. Looks like ECU, their first three bands were Nyla, Garen, and Misfortune. All three snowball champions. Oops, go back to here. The draft. Southern Nazarene band is Zach, Syndra, and Ivan. SNU had the first pick on blue side with Volleybear. ECU responded with Nunu in the jungle on 10 Coil Hatman. Sport Commander getting his coveted Aphelios. This is the first team to not ban that in about 3 weeks. So I'm excited to see it played. In response to the Aphelios, SNU in their second pick locks in Umara, another coveted ADC within the competitive scene. Lulu to pair with it, a bunch of slows, a polymorph, speed up, shields, big shields, Umara with a bunch of damage. He's pretty low range, but does have some mobility. Volleybear a sprinter, Umara a sprinter, Lulu Umara can slow you down, Volleybear with sense, good CC on the side of SNU so far. SNU on the season, however, 2-0. ECU as well, undefeated at 3-0. ECU locks away the Rel. I know that SNU hates to see that, as that's their support's number one played champion right there. We're going to ban the Mel out away from their mid laner. I expect to see something like a Silas or a Victor out of Eternal Frost in these next picks. And it looks like they need to pick their top laner as well. I didn't see the players come in today. Maybe we get to see a Mundo or a Yone or a Renekton. Set band from Southern Nazarene University. Not one encoded to play his signature champion. ECU's last band, we're going to target. We targeted the mid lane there. It's hard to target the jungle or the top lane, so you might as well go for another mid lane. As they drafted for, as Volleybear, they drafted Volleybear because he can be flexed for the top or the jungle lane. ECU banning away Malphite. Another flex pick, support top. Get that out of the way. Malphite an anti-ADC. They don't want Aphelios being troubled with that. Can't blame them. I expect ECU to play an auto-attack champion at top lane too. Possibly an Aatrox or Yone. I'm not sure the exact wheelhouse of Coda in that top lane, maybe even a Cassante pick here, who knows? I hope the mic's doing better tonight. It's not an annoying echo. Mic check. I hope it sounds good. The delay is over with now, that 2-minute delay. Is the mic muffled on screen? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. How does it sound? How does the mic sound? Silas locked in for ECU. I can't actually check my sound right now. I mean, I could, but I have to record and stop recording and watch it. I'm just hoping these new microphones. We got a new wireless microphone attached to my shirt here. And I'm hoping that I can just talk normally and that it's not muffled or echoed, or maybe it's not echoing as much and maybe it's a little muffled now. I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking chat. Mundo locked in for Southern Nazarene University in that top lane. All that they have left to pick is a mid laner. You got to be careful with your ultimates because Silas can steal them. There's nothing worse than being defeated with your own ultimate. Lux Surprised to see Lux, but here she is, locked in the mid lane for Southern Nazarene University. Now ECU here saved their top pick for their last pick so they can counterpick this Mundo. Casante it is. Yes, sir, Dripple. Woohoo, ECU. East Central University Tigers. Looking to take on the Southern Nazarene University. And you'd think I would know their logo. But I'm not quite sure. The Red Knights or something? I'll look them up here in a minute. Maybe play some Wobble while we wait. I didn't have my headphones on. I completely forgot about this music playing. Looking at the ECUs. Click it over. Oh, getting her going. A little bit of Wardle. Oh, I don't want to start down there. It was Garen the other day. Darius. Not Darius. It's a female. Not a male or a female. It's a bug. But it is a jungler. A jungler with mana ranged, no sex. Not sure when Kindred came out. There we go. Wow, that was easy. How about a drink? How about a drink? Well, Gragas. But not Gragas? Who says how about a drink? It's not Gragas. I'm completely stumped.
How about a drink? How about a drink?
Who is that?
How about a drink?
GP?
How about a drink?
Who says that? It's a mixologist. Mixy.
How about a drink?
Coming down to the ability. I mean, not Ambessa. Not Kindred. Who throws dagger, arrow? Yeah. Piercing arrow. Who's got a mad cat? Anybody know what this is? Any guesses? I have no idea. Not the best with emojis, but it's a sad cat. with a knife. Could it be? What all are cats? They're not Zigs. Could it be cat or... God dang it. Does kind of look like he's dunking somebody. Nah. It's not that. Oh, well, that's enough of that. I'm stumped. Isn't it on out? Blue side SNU, red side East Central University. Top down, Coda, Fly Coda Tau, Casante in that top lane. Tinfoil Hat Man on Nunu in the jungle. Silas in the mid lane. Eternal Frost. Scorp Commander on your bottom lane, ADC carry, Aphelios, your hero, Andy on rail. Looks like we're not going to get anything too hot right now. And then for the side of Southern Nazarene University, looks like we've got Voltaic Turtle on Dr. Mundo. Poseidon Enid, Volibear in the jungle, Voltaic Tiger 09, Lux in that mid lane, Hydro, Unara, that bottom lane ADC carry, along with Bubba on Lulu in the support position. Now, I did scout them out a little bit, their team, the SNU, before the game started, as Silas wins that poke trade to level 1. Casante right here is zoning this Mundo away from the wave. Casante ideally wanting to stay in the range of XP here and to keep Mundo away from that wave as the minions die. Both down to 300 health here. Well, Mundo has 100 health advantage. They're just level 1. We'll focus on the minions. Looking in that mid lane. Lux just hit her level 2. Volibear, though, hold on. We're level 2. Volibear invaded. Or no, Volibear didn't invade. But he's close here as ECU's pushing in this bot lane. Smart there. Their timings are pretty good at that 2.5 minute mark. You know, he'd be right there if he would back off a little bit. They did have the ward here to be able to see the vision. Volibear pathing towards top. Nunu pathing towards bottom. They'll be done with their jungle camps in about a minute. And they'll be looking to go to those jungle crabs, or they'll be looking to gank. ECU here with the priority. If you don't know what priority means, that just means they have priority over clearing the wave. As they hit the wave first, because they're scared of that rail, that flash engage from the rail. Aphelios hitting pretty hard right here. Kind of an even trade that was. But I believe they got the barrier. I'm going to go back down the bot lane here as Nunu's looking to gank. With that snowball, gets a double knock-up. Engaged from the rail, Aphelios doing damage. Munar is going to die here. First blood going over to Aphelios. They back off. Mundo was able to solo out the Casante. Back that up just a little bit. Flash. God dang it. Flash from the Casante Just not quite enough. Wally Bear snooping around here in the mid lane. Picking up that scuttle crab. Oh. Oh, double flash in the mid lane. Wally Bear here. Double buffs activated. Encroaching on this Silas. Silas sees it, notices Nunu's in the jungle here. Nunu looking to cut off Wally Bear with a snowball. Now Wally Bear senses it out, backs off. Nunu said, here, I'll help you with the wave, buddy. Let's play together. Wally Bear just retreating to his jungle as Silas hammers that wave in, looks to tower dive, and pick up the kill on the Lux. Wally Bear, buddy. And that's a little mistake on both to stay. Nunu opening top side, looking to path towards bottom here. Looking at the bot lane now, Unara has the pressure. Everyone's level 3. Asante resetting that wave. Unara getting some wards down before the dragon. Well here. Looking in the mid lane though to make something happen. Both level 5. Silas doing a lot of damage right now on that Lux. Lux isn't going to be able to go very far away from her tower for quite some time. The threat of that Silas damage. If Lux doesn't have somebody beside her and he catches her out, Lux could just fall over. Okay. Look at this bot lane. ECU's turn to play. Unar and Lulu, they're going to succeed it. They're going to allow ECU's bot lane to farm the wave first, then possibly rotate over a dragon. They can go for a turret plate. Still going to get a little poke off. Starting the dragon, Nuna here. Rel clearing out vision. Aphelios doing the same thing before they full commit to this dragon. SNU just not in the position. Looks like they're just going to farm up. Wally Bear on the complete wrong side of the map. They've been looking to invade, but I learned from Tinfoil Hat Man myself, you clear your jungle before you do the objective. Silas steals Lux ultimate. Just misses. Lux gets away with about 20 health. Rel and Nunu. Tough combination wandering around your jungle. Wally Bear and Mundo working this top crab. Sante freezing the wave in front of his tower. Just farming safely here, trying to go even. He does have a farm lead from this. Ultimate from the Cassante, or that's just his W, I'm not quite sure. That's a Q. Mundo ulted as well. Silas with a 20 CS lead. The bot lane here with around a 15 CS lead combined. Aphelios a wave and a half. Both level 5. Both of these bot lanes opting for cold and a longsword. Unar got an extra longsword. And a butter knife. Little attack speed dagger. Lux with some amplifying tomes. Just trying to get some AP there to clear the wave. Silas looking to opt in for Hex Tech. I don't know if they know Wally Bear's here or not. It looks like they're going aggressive on Unara. Flash from the Wally Bear. Rel flashes out. Looks like Rel will be the sacrifice there. That's okay. There's no dragon up. Void Grub's just spawned. And they're backing. So Rel's going to be a little bit far behind here. Aphelios is just going to actually benefit from it. Because Aphelios is getting solo XP. Or did he not leave? He might have backed too. We're looking at the Void Grubs. Nunu here. Desante roamed down just to make sure Volibear's going to do his blue buff. Okay. A kill for Void Grubs. I'll take the Void Grubs. Kills are 3-2. ECU, virtually no lead. It's basically all tied up here at 13k gold apiece. Rail goes in, gets polymorph. Flash from the Silas gets the kill. Volibear here to respond, stuns in the W. Silas healing a little bit. Nunu here to help though, but Volibear's a man. And after that alt form gets the stun off. Oh my gosh, Nunu ultimate though does have health to Volibear. Nunu just going to soak that XP. Looking at the bot lane. We're all good. Ilios with the pressure. Top lane, Sante, Mundo. Mundo may have his ultimate. Volibear just get that scuttle crap though while they fight it out. Mundo trying to drag him back to his tower. Hopefully Casante, they're double warded here. He's going to see this Volibear here. He will back off. Even though he does have the health advantage. Lux pushed up. Silas teleporting in. Nunu on this bot side. Looks like he's just going to run straight in. Be quiet. We don't know it. He has his vision. Oh, there's the vision ward. They're going to back. He's going to clear that vision ward. Take a back. Silas pushing in the jungle. Getting a deep vision. Great play off that right there. See, not all ganks you have to get a kill. Sometimes they're just for vision and resources, which is perfect. Look at this top lane. They're pinging it out. They want to try to kill Coda. They want to try to kill Casante, but he's going to knock them back. I mean, doesn't look like you're going to be able to do much of anything to that feller, as he's not going to chase you down, get a ward in the tri-bush. Mundo, though, a bunch of tiny little health lines, about 600 health, hard to count. Look at this bot lane as they go for a dive. We almost missed it. Proxying this wave, waiting for that next wave to hit. Ilios, though, only 200 health. Inara lands the W. The minions killed the Aphelios, as this bot lane from SNU now is now trying to chase them down. Volibear joining the action, finds the rail. Nunu going to try to get as much damage as he's going to get. He's going to kill the Lulu there. Get some damage up on the Lux, just waste their time. Silas going to go clear back his mid wave. That was an unfortunate dive, not successful. Have to be more decisive. Aphelios, though, unfortunately, just getting a little too low. That's okay. More kills over to the side of SNU. Although ECU is ahead, Rel sniffing out this dragon. As if you're not going to be able to do this for free, Volibear, and your team's not in a position to actually walk into the river. Rel stuns Volibear. Aphelios thinks about it. Volibear's tanky too. Just will walk out. I don't know why I passed back to the top lane. If they get a kill up there, I'll zoom in. Ping's going off on this bot lane from this red one. They're pinging the Lulu. Rel here for the security. Doesn't do much damage, but does great security, that Rel champion. Volibear again on the opposite side of the map, opting to give away the first two dragons of the game to ECU. Although when your bot lane gets pressured like that, Tower Dove, you need to be careful. This Unara has 3 kills and a Kraken Slayer. Julio's farming better than the Unara. However, Unara's caught up, or if not, a little bit ahead in gold. But where else would they be losing gold? Because mid lane's ahead in farm with some kills. Top lane, hide in farm. But 1 kill going over to Mundo. That might be the ECU has a 300k gold lead. It's got to be the Silas. Or 300 gold lead, I'm sorry. Or 400 gold lead. It's got to be in that mid lane. Lux lands the stun on Silas. Although she is very out of position. Nunu looking to close down here. Land the stun.